I'm sure if you clicked on this video, you have at least a mild interest in Christmas. Probably not a huge interest in commercials, but that's okay. Because hopefully us watching these commercials today will get you in the Christmas spirit. Just ignore the fact that they're trying to sell you something.
It's the thirstiest time of the year. I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear. It's the thirstiest time of the year. Sprite, let's go.
Do you remember when you were a kid and Christmas was just so magical? Then the next year it just sucked? Well, Sprite managed to capture that feeling and had LeBron James sell it to you. We no longer have Sprite Cranberry, we just have Winter Spice Sprite Cranberry. It's not the same, and it's never gonna be the same. Why would they do this to me? Do they hate me? Do they hate Christmas? Yeah, yes, probably. Well, they love it because it makes them a lot of money, but they probably hate the spirit of Christmas. But they know people will still buy it, and try to recapture the magic of that first sip of that original Sprite Cranberry. Shame on you, Coca-Cola. That's right, I said Coca-Cola, they own Sprite. You probably didn't know, you probably just had your mind blown. You didn't? You did not have that, didn't happen to you? No? Well, it happened to me. You think you're better than me because your mind didn't get blown? It's a fabulous commercial, and I love seeing it every year. Even if it's selling a worse product, it's still entertaining.
Ow!
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist!
They do exist. Santa?
This is arguably the most popular Christmas commercial that you can feast upon with your eyes. Might actually be more popular than M&Ms themselves. The M&Ms here shouldn't be surprised that Santa Claus is real. They are sentient candy. They have arms and legs and little mouths and eyes, and they talk. Santa Claus is just a little magic guy. I think they got him beat in the weird department. Just be happy that you have not been eaten, because you are walking, talking candy, and that's kind of exotic. So rich people would probably want to eat you. Even your own kind wants to eat you.
If you don't eat your own kind, it's unnatural.
Here, give me that.
Ooh, I like crispy.
You know, don't faint when you see Santa. Be happy he's not trying to eat you. Also, this commercial is a lot funnier when you replace the red and yellow M&M voices with other characters their voice actors have played.
Guy. Help, please!
I will burn this planet down.
Nothing melts away the cold like a delicious hot bowl of Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Let it snow, let it snow. Campbell's makes everything.
If my son came home and he was a snowman, I'd be a little concerned. I do not have a son. When I think of Christmas commercials, this is the one for me that pops up in my little head, my little noggin. There are other ones like the M&M commercial that are always on every year and most people probably recognize, but this is Christmas to me. I haven't had Campbell's in like 20 years. Oh, God, that makes me sound like really old. To clarify for you, I'm 26, so the last time I had Campbell's I was a little kid, pretty sure. That doesn't make it better because 26 on the internet is still definitely the equivalent to like 58. The soup itself isn't very Christmassy though. The soup is just chicken noodle soup. Warm you up, I guess, but the commercial's got a special spot in my heart, and the soup can go in my trash.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister? Oh, I missed you so much. They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa.
Oh, real coffee.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
I got nothing. Why are they looking at each other like that? Ew. What's going on? That's not how siblings interact with each other. I don't like this. This is not holly and jolly. This is not Christmas. I'm starting to think he actually did forget that was his sister. The way that they're looking at each other and talking to each other.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister?
How did his parents even know that he was home? That coffee was definitely already brewed before he got there. Could they sense the weird sexual tension in the air? Because there was a lot of it. Look, I know they weren't going for that, but that's what I'm picking up. And I don't want to linger on it anymore, so we're going to move on. Warning. Bill Cosby. I'm sorry.
Let's make something different for Santa this year. Jello Jigglers.
Yeah! Jiggler bells, jiggler stars, jigglers all the way.
Santa loves Jigglers. Use your favorite holiday cookie cutters in the recipe on a box of Jello brand gelatin.
Oh, what fun these jigglers are when Santa's on his way. Hey!
Santa won't come till you're in bed. Happy holidays from Jello brand gelatin. Santa won't miss just one. Oh, Bill, oh boy.
Bill Cosby aside, this is a special Christmas commercial for me as well. It was on a recorded version of A Charlie Brown Christmas that I had as a kid. Now we have a DVD, and I like to think that Bill Cosby had a lot to do with that. You ruined a Christmas memory for me, Bill. I hope you're happy. You probably not, because I think you're in jail. Is he still in jail? He probably should be. As for the actual content of the commercial, do you really want to give Santa Claus Jell-O? I know you're thinking, hey, he gets cookies all the time. Let's give him a little break, mix it up a little bit, but don't do that. Don't. Jell-O has its place, and it's just way over there, far away from Christmas. Whenever I look back on this commercial in my memories, I'm thinking that they're trying to sell you a new product, not just more Jell-O. It's not. You just use cookie cutters in Jell-O? I could have thought of that. No more. We're done. I don't want to talk about Jell-O anymore, or other people.
Won't miss just one. Oh, Bill.
I'm afraid you have made the naughty list.
You will pay for your transgressions, Bill.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Had to include at least one polar bear Coca-Cola commercial. It's nice to see that the polar bears are being so friendly instead of eating the penguins, because they do that. This might be where they get their supply of Coke. I don't have any intel on that, so maybe eating the penguins would be bad, because then they wouldn't get Coca-Cola. You should not eat your drug dealer, because then you cannot get more drugs. There's also other reasons to not do that, like a lot. Like, that's really gross. You go to jail, you might get sick, but you wouldn't get drugs anymore. So don't eat your drug dealers or your Coke dealers. I want to ride a polar bear. It's unrelated to the commercial. I just want to ride one, but I do value my legs, so it would have to be a very chill polar bear.
Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good, huh?
This Christmas, you can find Doughboy Bean Toys at your local grocery.
Does everyone have to poke his little belly? I feel like we could maybe leave his stomach alone, you know? Even if he likes it, I think that makes it worse. If a normal person wanted me to like poke their stomach so they could giggle, I wouldn't do it. That's kind of a shitty present to get. Doll versions of something you already got in your house. Unless, did they not know that the Pillsbury Doughboy was in their house? That makes it really creepy. This was back when those sugar cookies had some real oomph to them. You know, they were hefty. They were big. Now they're the size of like that. But these ones they're looking big and juicy. Oh yeah. It's delicious. Throw in one more little commercial to wash down the cookie. That's what would happen if you gave Santa Claus fucking Jello. Santa, I know that they should have left milk out for you with the cookies, but if they didn't, there's probably a reason. That does not mean you get to go snooping through their fridge. Maybe just relax. You're supposed to leave things, not take it. And they didn't want you to take their milk because evidently they were out. They didn't have any milk. But I do appreciate the effort you went to show them how pissed you were. You took the whole shebang. You took their Christmas away from them. And they don't even know why. Actually, come to think of it, you kind of just, you rolled up, ate some cookies, and then took everything. They think the Grinch hit their house. Did you leave a note? If you didn't leave a note, then they genuinely are like, well, the Grinch came. That sucks. And then when they realize that the rest of their little city got presents and stuff, they're gonna be like, well, the Grinch came for just us. We got Grinched on, and everyone else got Santa'd. Santa came down their chimney, and the Grinch came in me. In my chimney. He came down my chimney. You cut that out. Don't put that in. Put milk out, I guess. That was the message of that commercial. So that's the end of my video, though. So like and subscribe, and remember that is a threat, because while the video is ending and so is the year, we're gonna fight if you don't. And I think that's about it. Merry Christmas. Oh, and Happy New Year too. So yeah, bye. You like my sweater? Look at, it's got dragon. Can you see it? It's got Dragonite on it. I don't know if you can see it. I like it. It's got it on the back too. Like that? I had a whole setup. See, I had lights. And I had a background for Christmas, and there's that. We got the stockings. And a dog. Hello. And the other dog. And he's got a sweater on. Merry Christmas. Alright, well, I think I'm done. That was actually a pretty quick recording. It's gonna be a quick-ass video.